Hello my soil fam. I came out to the garden to do some plant inspection, some watering, and to do some harvesting, and I wanted to take you along with me just to share with you what's going on in the garden and what I'm doing out here in the garden. So I wanted to go over here and check my tomatoes. I know I have some slicer tomatoes over here that I need to harvest, and I need to hurry up and do it because if I don't hurry up and harvest them, the critters will definitely enjoy them. So I have quite a few slicer tomatoes in here, and I have some cherry tomatoes over here as well. You see all these tomatoes in here? So I need to go ahead and get this taken care of before the pests do. And then I also want to at least harvest a squash or two before the vine borers go ahead and take over my squash plants. So I'll be doing that as well. And my cucumber plants, oh my goodness, these are the sweetest cucumbers I've ever eaten. I will definitely always plant these in my garden. I have to figure out the name because I don't remember. This bed here, I had to go ahead and do a big chop on my pineapple sage because those plants literally take over. And look at my sunflower. The sunflowers are doing their thing. They are getting tall. They are beautiful. This one has multiple heads on it. Very pretty. Such a joy to watch. And then this, do you see this? You see this critter bit into one of my tomatoes. At least eat the whole thing. So disrespectful. And this little cherry tomato, it is given. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest from that as well. And this is a goodie that I got from Home Depot. It's a little dwarf tomato. And you can place it in a hanging basket, which I did. And then my green stalk here has some bush beans in here, some beets. And everything is germinated, so I'm happy about that. So I can't wait to get those plants. Hopefully the beets don't get eaten up. And my potato plants. Do you see these potato plants? They are looking so beautiful. And then these are my bush beans that I planted. And here's my harvest of pineapple sage. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this herb dryer. This is a herb dryer that I got on Temu. So I just place them in this herb dryer, zip it up, and come back in a couple of days, and it's all dried out and ready for teas. And here is some of my harvest, guys. I have some cucumber, tomato, some pineapple sage, Anaheim chili, and jalapeno peppers. Isn't that a beautiful harvest? I went ahead and harvested some collards, and some of the leaves that didn't look that great, I went ahead and took some of those leaves and placed them in a bucket of water so I can make some compost tea, and I'll show in a video later on how I make that. Here is my collard harvest. Also, after I harvest my collards and destem them, sometimes I take the stems and I just go ahead and bury them out in the soil. Sometimes I just like to compost in place. And then I had to harvest a piece of corn, of course, because I had to have a fresh piece of corn. And then I harvested a carrot. So these are just things I'm going to be eating throughout the day. And here's my little corn, guys. And so, of course, I had to let these guys out today. My little girls, I had to go ahead and let them out and run around. And that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Happy gardening.